Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting and riveting and amazing, spectacular Propagandacast from your host, ImperialDane, the one, the only master Propaganda, of your riveting and amazing 1v1 on Will Shankar. In the south, it is ImperialDane himself, fighting for the Wehrmacht, Germany, Deutschland, rolling out here with the, let's just go with the 2nd Panzer Division here with German Infantry Encirclement and elite troops with triple Panzer Grenadiers. First in the north, it is DecoB92, fighting for America, freedom, democracy, rolling out here with the 2nd Infantry, with Airborne Company featuring Pathfinders, Para.50 cals, Paratroopers, Anti-tank guns, and the P-47 rocket straight with triple infantry bullets there. And as always, a big thanks to my patron supporters. Still working getting back my Patreon account, but we're close to getting that one back as well. And of course, to all those who continue to wish to donate and support me that way, links in the description by the way there for donations at least. Anyways, I'll add a link to Patreon once I get fully control of that one. Been a bit of a longer trip with that one as well, but still easier than getting back my Google account because there's still human beings involved. And otherwise, comment, like, share, subscribe, press the bell button. Helps me out a bunch as well with the YouTube algorithm, spreading out the video of the word and getting as many people back in the fold. Anyways, we got Rifle start, Pathfinder start here for DecoB92, getting a bit of extra infantry out there. And of course, infantry can be a bit nasty to deal with in a one-on-one engagement due to the marksman rifles. First engagement here by the centre. MG4 trimming up, like these pioneers being westwards here. Steady advance there. But you're using the Pathfinder against base to press a bit harder on timings in terms of infantry, getting out more squads faster. Second gun is one away from me and the German army, keeping watch over here. And of course, trying to be careful, like you might try and flank around here and cause me problems. Instead, he's heading southwards there. Up north, bit of maneuvering there as well. Pioneers linked on sandbags to make the point more defensible. Grand northern victory point. So far, he's getting a bit ahead than victory points. Second rifle's gone away there for DecoB92. Grenadiers heading out. There you go. Northern field secured. And second one is ready for the German army. Deutschland. MG4 remaining in position. There you go. Quickly popping in here. Catching reactions off guard. And rather than them, I was surprised I hasn't got into the building that fast, but I took the opportunity to catch him off guard and claim it, and then push further ahead there, claim this side. North-south side here, we got a bit of ground warp territory there. Steady advancing here towards here, MG42 sort of acting in rates as fast support, can also move a bit further ahead. Using the grenadiers to sort of scout ahead, ensure the machine can set up possibly in a good position. I'm going with the second MG42 here, like the double grenadier, double MG42 build personally. I like using the MG4 to more aggressively support my infantry, and that way also fight engagements a bit more favourable in terms of manpower. There you go, Rifle trying the grenades up here. Need to get the MG4 to another grenades going to support here. Rifle taking a man lost, second MG4 halfway done. He's grabbing the point right next to my base. Second one's got rank, the first one taking quite a bit of beating. That reason's following up here. MG42 still remaining passive there. Definitely should be moved a bit more active with that one. Definitely a mistake on me. Grenades squad close being wiped out here by DecoB92, but does manage to narrowly get away. Rifle squad almost taking that return. MG4 remains passive. Pioneers coming from the north here. South side there, Rifle got the point, M4 getting ready, taking up there, and there you go, got volley fire, but they were taking too much damage and they lost it, they won't be able to do much here, and our close being wiped out here already, in fact. Back here in the base of DecoB92, we got a pretty fast tech for the captain, meaning the anti-aircraft type at least, but also pack cowards, in particular on a map like Rechnaya Pereprava. Did I call it Will Shankar? I'm fairly certain I did, but Rechnaya Pereprava, my mistake there. I mean, the pack out can really nasty, so the map is much more compact, meaning artillery like that is quite powerful. There you go, moving on the second kind of MG42, ground the point right next to his base, and the south of Rifle suppressed by the MG42. Almost got half of the map here secured for the German army in the 2nd Panzer Division. We got the cap moving from the north. Can of course meet equipped with the BAR Browning automatic rifle. Then he's supposed to the Pathfinder squad there. MG4 to move a bit further ahead here. Rifle up against the Pathfinder. There you go, nicely dodged by Deco. Up here, Rifle caught with the MG4 troop. Then he's trying to support, but also have to debate like, do I leave the MG4 troop exposed? Up north, Pioneers being pushed back to the captain. We got more reason from the north here. Then he's right from the base, and then putting in, sitting up here, cut captain infantry, there we go. Caught Rifle got the Pathfinders forcing a route here. Again, active aggressive MG42 usage, I find is the key to the Wehrmacht. And we got here German infantry for me, personally one of my favourite doctrines. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I've been using it before it got popular, and I like stormtroopers, I like assault and hold, fragmentation bombs, everything, so Plus, I actually use the veteran scalded upgrade on the Panzer Grenadiers as well, so I'm fairly certain I'm accepted for actually using it. Anyways, Captain Norfolk's here, still no BR. They're a bit of a surprise there for Deco. Oh, there we go, he's finally popping it. Gonna try and straight for the southern fuel point. Gonna be in before two team ready to work together against the armies. Like to make a nice coming out for me. Back here, troop reinforcing. No, I'm doing set, but we do get that mechanized command post up, and we're probably seeing a fast half track here from him as soon as he can, going for the southern fuel. He, of course, is going for the northern fuel. Transversions here. Machine gun there finally getting a move on. Bit slacks there. Grenadiers was rifle here by the sun of fuel. Getting some damage in there, but also going to infantry may lose that, so I've got close enough here without taking too much casualties. Are then footing southwards. After installations there, they quickly dodge it, and then what to do with the captain. I'm actually overextending my forces perhaps a bit too much. In this regard, I'm relying awfully much on the MD-42s. Again, pretty risky plays here by me, to be honest. Pretty risky. Could easily backfire me, though going for the armoured car, which can usually help with these things a bit. So quickly rush around there, spot for units, but also just connect the gaps a bit better. In the south here, I've got the MD-42, got a big flank here. And I could just get punished here. This is way too aggressive by my MD-42 there. Way too aggressive. Captain on North here suppressed. Almost got the fuel point there. Pinned down right before that happens. Armoured car almost done. Pearson pushed out in the open here. Small chance of wipe here. I can begin upgrading my grenadiers for the veteran schoolers. Do that with the running back in the base. Ambulance on the way there for DecoB92. No anti-aircraft half tank as of yet. And back to ground the northern field. In the south here, armoured car dealing with amerikanische Infanterie. Striking forwards for Deutschland. And none of them have flare snares except for the one that got retreated. So already I'm also in a pretty good spot to like just cause a full right here for DecoB92. But he's no way of then defending against the armoured car in any serious manner. Pioneers taking a bit ahead, maybe lay down some mines if possible. Grabbing the point here. Troops setting up fresh to them. We got the ambulance out there for DecoB92. Still no half tank, slightly surprised that one. Armoured car continuing to land in some kills against the armies, and I call in the Stormtrooper squad for some extra infantry fast. The MP40s. To sort of ambush my opponent with and cause some harm that way. So right now, I've got most of the map here against DecoB92. Machine here definitely should move further forwards, I think. I'm coming westwards, veteran gun is from support, MP40 as well. Pioneers going for the victory point. Got 4 centimeters in front of 40, half tank on the way there for DecoB92. Armoured casting about there, trying to flank them, while also staying clear of any potential anti-tank guns or anti-aircraft half tanks. It's halfway done. You could bother use the captain to supervise the production, speed it up faster. Bit more aggressive timing there. And of course, I should begin considering going for an anti-tank gun soon. Machine gun with further 40 to block the area there. So right now, Deco is a bit short map control here versus me, as I've quickly seized control of the field in part again due to active usage of the MD-42s, which can allow me to direct engagements much more efficiently and aggressively. And preserve manpower as well. And again, that's also one reason why I like using MD-42. It can allow to fight engagements much more manpower efficient as the Wehrmacht, meaning you don't need as much, but allow you to aggress more, tech more aggressively and go for more infantry at the same time. So there's a lot of advantage to that. Am I teching? Nope. Armoured car here, but I made a mistake. They got too close to the armoured car, so it was a damaged engine. Definitely my mistake. Got the anti-aircraft I'm going for Deco. MD-42 nearby, but we'll be able to stop it. Can't time into the armoured round because it doesn't have veterans who won. Then he's trying to get close here to Panther Fast, but they're taking a lot of damage. Got Pathfinders here, which are quickly killing off the entire squad. Faster than actually able to react to. In fact, wasn't paying attention to that. So wasted the grenadiers there, trying to Panther Faust. Incendiary armed rounds got ready, but too late. Alt don't even stop the route squad, ending up my flank. Need to retreat that. Quite a blow to me, putting me down to just 2 infantry squads. Pack 40 is almost done. And the MD-42 here is kind of close to Veterans 1 as well, but still got some time to go here. Still doing some damage to the half track. And actually falls away there. You should probably start to realise I could hit him with incendiary piercing rounds, and the half track won't deal with the machine gun. Counter-attack in the south here, Grenadiers, Pioneers, Stormtroopers launching into the southern flank of DecoB92 and the 2nd Infantry. Baggage reinforcing healing. Weapon action left for Deco to increase the firepower of his men. Very good for him. Obviously a lot less good for me. Pack 40 out there. Can soon begin taking up here, moving for Panzers. Picks up the half track. Weapon racks right about done. Unfortunately, it's all the way over there. Bring ahead with Pioneers, Pack, Machine Gun, Stormtroopers, Grenadiers. Captain A salvage for the southern field point. We definitely need to stabilise a bit versus me. I'm also surprised we're not seeing any 50 cals being airdropped in from that do a lot there versus my infantry and some support weapons. It's a bit of a nose like they'll say. And Pack blows apart the cover of my MD-42. That was a bit annoying. Rears and Ground in the centre, no easy passage there for the armies. Check going on there for me. I'm going to rush out the Supomo, couldn't like get anything out right away. I still prefer having my Supomo code ready ahead of time, so when as soon as they have something to build, I can actually just press it right away. So I don't lose any time there. Plus, I mean, if I have the mental space for it, it's better to get it done then. Pack cards and later for DecoB92. Obviously, could also consider just, delaying a bit and going for another infantry squad. That probably would also be, I think, a very good impact. In fact, it might even be a better idea, but so far I'm sticking to my guns in this regard. Pack cards are going to prompt me to use my machine guns more efficient, and again will require me to being even more, like, active and mobile with them, which again will certainly increase management there. Heading southwards there, we've got no defenses at the moment. I might have a telemine down. Yup, one telemine, that's it. And we got some S-mines here, since I do worry he could try and sneak up and hit the cutoff point. Some players like to do that, so sneaking down some S-mines here will make it harder for DecoB92 to make those sneak attacks up north. We're engaging grenadiers here. Rifling it off into the midst of the Amerikanische infantry, forcing retreat there. South side being clean once more. Deco. Got a nice victory point lead here so far. Building up the support armor corps. North here going into the pack cards, catching them in a bit of an awkward spot. Forcing the barrage to have to be delayed there. Support armor corps, this way going up in the south here. We got the Stormtroopers right over the Pathfinder Rav squad. I believe, yep, the Pathfinder's about to go to Barfinders, equipped with double bars. Very nasty stuff there. Synergizes quite well the marksman rifles. Allows them to kill even faster. Infantry positioning to the person of the pack cards. Obviously, one of those machine guns to that. All these make it too easy to attack. Storms are counter-attacking in the south again. Up close as the Barfinders. That's going to be much closer. There's still the Storms with MP40s. Also, they do benefit a bit from some of the Panzer bulletins, so they do, slightly improve with that. Grenadiers are trying to heal up, but chose a poor position to try and heal them up, by the way. Mistake by me. Big mistake. But I could risk losing them here, which would obviously be very bad. Beggar up and does some damage. Pump cores up. In the south here, Pioneers was the Rav squad. And we got grenades out here for DecoB92, increasing the firepower here. Bit of rare start to see weapon racks and grenades from American player, but not bad at all, just rare. Tim has an upgraded old rifle even. Continuing repositioning, situation in the north looking pretty bad. Got the Stormtroopers almost ready here, close to 21. I definitely started calling in more infantry, and I definitely have the manpower for now, but I'm clearly too preoccupied, but definitely a mistake here by me, not calling in more infantry. MD42 getting ready, we've got the half-tick in the center. Storm's going for the captain there, going northern point here. Mistake for the captain there, we got mentions on the Stormtroopers. Trying to force ensure my pack doesn't get hosed down by the Americans. That'll make me feel very sad. And there you go, trying to pop tactical advance here. That's also working with retreating units quite nice, but in this case they weren't weak enough to really to work with him, then get several kills. In fact, almost wipe out the entire unit. Had it been a bit slow there, that would have been a guaranteed wipe. Troops reinforcing healing. I still need more infantry, but I'm obviously setting up for panzers here, so I'm a bit concerned about that, but honestly, from a more detached perspective, I can easily say I can go for, say, a panzer grenadier squad or Stormtrooper squad, and still have the panzer full available for me as an option by the time I have the fuel for it. So, definite mistake here. By me, definite mistake. Storms around 3 echelons, 7 kills, half expected 2 in the south, Pioneers around to the 2 point there. I'm just forcing out a pretty bad spot. I'm going back to get a grenaded. I don't know that, obviously, but, again, this is one of the great elements of the American grenade, because the average American player doesn't use grenades. So, like, you can easily catch your opponent off guard by just chucking a grenade at them. Northeast Storms for Raft 40, catching them in a pretty bad spot. Test advance here, but a grenade it. And might you see a white here that's going to leave in a pretty bad spot. Yep, quite a cost low here. And then he's in the center being caught by the half track. At least I got 2 squads still, because I got the Panther squad up, but definitely need to be more mindful of my infantry losses. Definitely not great here. My unit preservation is definitely rusty and flawed. Running some trouble, can't pan. So fast there, go hit from the pack 40. Almost got the Panther ready, but until then I'm in a pretty precarious position. My only advantage is actually going to the southern point, because Deco's focusing much on the north side. MD14 up here. Pathfinder's being run for an MD42, they don't want the pack. Panzer going to be pushing forward. Should bring them to upgrade with a support package eventually. Got the Panther 4 there. So I'll be getting head on armor, though. DecoB92 has the major out, and he's not too far away from the Sherman either. So right now, I'm, in a kind of bad spot. I barely got any troops left, but again, I am getting the tank out fast. Again, my unit preservation has some slip-ups there and there. And definitely made some bad calls. No mistake. Infantry position machine gun, grab the pack forward, at least slightly makes up for things. Adding the support package to the Panzer Grenadier. Panther almost done. And I should of course go for more infantry. Pet Stormtroopers would of course be the faster option. It just quickly adds a 4th one, but I'm also busy reinforcing. But there you go. Panzerkampfwagen 4, gefechtsbereit. North we got the Panzers the Major by the northern victory point. Quickly around them with a might of their Sturmgewehrs. Major, they're routed, almost wiped. South Sapling came also with DecoB92 and the 2nd Infantry. Panzer with the Bravo Squad, Panzer moving in flank and misses. And we're entering with the DecoB92 half attack. Could be in a bit of a tight spot here. Looks like, yeah, either some misclicks or issues with pathing our way. Quick chance to use the half attack into my Panther 4, and I certainly take the opportunity to take it out so I don't have to deal with it anymore. I'm not seeing any snares. There we go. DecoB92 acts sharply, pops up the cruise, and we save that. Like using it to grab points, maybe other stuff. Thumbs up the DecoB92. Sharp thinking there. Proved helpful. Machine gun in trouble though. About to get wiped out there. That is definitely not sharp thinking from Panther 4 around in the north. Machine gun cleared out. I'm short on units again. DecoB92 meanwhile has forces almost twice the size of mine in terms of population. In terms of overall number of moving parts, much larger. Calling in storms, we just need any kind of infantry to assist. Pack about to be cleared out again.
The enemy is overrunning one of our
Got the Panzer from the north here, trying to keep the rifle down to pack 40. Gonna hit their pack out to find down Panic from the 22. Anti-tank is going up, they need to cover doesn't extend it though. Shot bounces off the Panther Force frontal armor. Stormsling running for the pack 40. I think for now. Gonna try and take out the anti-tank. And here's since right here, DecoB92. Did someone extended against me? You need to be careful about that. Unless you're the Soch, in which case you got a 6-man anti-tank gun, which is a lot harder to clear out. But not if you're the Americans. So there you go. Try and destroy it here. Pack 40 crew need to get the Stormtrooper back for reinforcement and healing. Well, not healing, need fancy any combat. Cleared out the anti-tank gun again. And down it goes. Ralph Squad almost taking out the process as well here. Fighting is relentless and brutal. Back here, troop reinforcing healing for him. Ambulance has also been abandoned. I guess he was a bit skittish there. I might take it out. Sherman halfway down there for DecoB92. Grenadiers, Pioneers, 74 being hauled forwards. Panzer's Storm retreating. And the Pack 40 is also repositioning a bit. Spot the Telemine and sets about dealing with it. Thumbs up to DecoB92. Need to fix up the Panther 4 though, and could of course benefit a lot from upgrading my Pioneers. Going to get the camp pack out hit on the Grenadier squad, but only gets 1 kill. Machine gun back in action. And there you go, M4A3 Sherman out for DecoB92 and the 2nd Infantry. That's the 2nd Panzer Division, proved to be of course a formidable opponent for the most part. Panzer Grenadier pushing forwards, Panther 4 is good to go. Control dealing with the Major. Panzer Grenadiers dragging out the Captain. Quarter opening up as well here. Bang grenade off. No, actually a smoke grenade to deal with MD42. Sometimes I even outbid myself. Machine gun now being pulled back due to the pack cards quickly zoning in on it. Going for an Austrian hit up deal with the infantry. Going for the Austrian flak panzer. A bit risky in some ways, but if it works, it works. Infantry pushing forwards here. Panther 4 quickly trying to deal with it. Misses, we've got the grenades back in, we've got the Pioneers sort of supporting. Austrian flak panzer halfway done. Need to be careful not to be standing out in the minefield there too much. Their grenade off. Almost cost me the Grenadier squad there, by the way. Not good. Panther 4 shoots 13, kills 31 so fast. Jumping from the Pack 40. Sadly not angled to deal with. In fact, I angled it pretty poorly. Good hit on the rearm of the Sherman. Troops reinforcing healing. Osman almost done. Pack 4 they're quickly cleared out. Again, he's all grabbing the northern field point, though I'm in the same grabbing the south side here. Not getting 2 folks in 1 point at any time. I'm always, you know, trying to preserve flexible mines that's going to react, you know, but also exploit opportunities better. Like, for example, again, the south is open, then I grab it. Panther support here, the Panther 4, Rifle in trouble. Flak Panther running here to aid the Dane. There you go. Mark target that went over a bit too late. He picks up the Panther 4, close to 2. Flak Panther pushing ahead here. Sherman almost knocked out. Flak Panther trying for a wipe on the Pathfinders. Almost got them. VAR dropped. There goes Sherman arriving. Got artillery support calling to further prevent me from pursuing here. In the southeast, again, the Stormtroopers just grabbing the points there. These repositioning machine again. Pack 40 recruit again. Saying that crew pack has been recruited a lot of times. A plethora. Graham Northern Victory Point with the crew. Graham the Centre Victory Point with the MD42.
We're at 200 points.
Still got the victory point lead though, and I'm also steadily stabilizing here against DecoB92.
Capture point is
Troops
being
reinforcing,
overrun.
fixing up the Panther 4. Should of course upgrading the minesweeper kits at this point to increase the repair speed. And at some point, there we go, I'm actually going for another pioneer squad here. Quick pack house and hit then up north flag planting with a vehicle crew. 5 kills so far. 5. Deco can soon go for another Sherman, so that'd be a bad idea to put more pressure on me in terms of armour. So there you go, fixing up the Panther 4. Pan's going to do this, by the way, with the support package, can also repair, so use them to speed up the process as well. I mean, I might as well. The faster I get the Panther 4 back in action, the better for me as far as I'm concerned. Sherman tank from north, are going for deep flank in the southeast, storm support with the captain and the RAV squad there. Captain Jones, be naughty, having none of that crouch stuff there. Panther was forced to 2, 9 kills. Panther was very close to 2 here. Packhouse and for 2, wiping it again as well. Panther pushing ahead here. So far, the only thing that has been wiped, one stack Grenadier squad and one of my Pioneer squads. Everything else has been, wiped in some fashion or another, sense like the originals. Anyways, Germany getting the Panther 4 shots fired. Pack quad sending up here. Planting out the Sherman. Good hits there. Pathfinder being last by the Panther 4, 19 kills, 2 BAR Reapers captured there. Ooh. Non-touch would have happened there for DecoB92, but the Sherman went a bit too far there. Dustwas losing it now. Panther 4 pushing it, also supporting. There you go. Sherman knocked out. Amerikanischer Panzer kaputt. Pack 40 though is almost kaput again as well though. 19 kills from the Panther 4, steadily approaching Metzing 3. That pack cards has proven to be quite a nuisance. Back hits reinforcing healing, weapon racks being emptied for bazookas. Tap more anti-tank firepower, pulling back here towards the fuel pump to repair my armour. Can soon go for some more as well. Troops reinforcing healing, Panzer going to be pushing forwards. We got 452 versus 195. Anti-tanking again on for DecoB92. Hopefully does a slightly better job of not rushing that one too far ahead here.
We're losing a capture point.
Unless again you're the soap, in which case you can get away with it, because again a 6-man anti-tanking crew is significantly harder to clear out than a 4-man one. Smoke grenade to cut the retreat just in case. Then there's the RAV squad here, Veteran 3 versus Veteran 3. We'll win that one. Pack out we're firing in definitely means the plasma grenade force retreat there. MB4 to recruit again. Got the M1 taken out there for DecoB92 and the Americans. Panther 4, they're good to go for the German army. Southie machine gun bunker holds up the vehicle crew there, trip reinforcing healing. Fun fact, there's actually German tank crews that are more likely to be fighting as infantry than the American tank crews. Fun fact. Shot fire at the RAV squad. Panzer they're pushing at the vehicle crew. Bazooka fire there, push back the Panther 4. South here, Panzer making sure that the vehicle crew catch here. Wipe here on DecoB92, and look like it. Yep. That was a wipe. We also got here fighting around the centre and up north. Fresh engaged got break out as well. Then we got the anti-tank that's spotted. Flanking in with a flak Panther. Panther from the other side as well. Might want some support with some infantry, but right here again, DecoB92 need to be mindful of his anti-tank guns. And again, he has to remember, not playing the Soviets. Assault and hold going off, there we go, one of my favourite abilities. Significantly increase the firepower of your infantry, and also let them grab points a lot faster. Going for the Pathfinder for the Stormtroopers, now actually boosted there with Zeal. Flag hunting branching flank behind the machine gun there. Pathfinder straight for the Stormtroopers, and machine gun being pushed back as well. Anti-tank and destroyed, that's number 2 there. DecoB92 needing up from mine. We also should go for more armor, or maybe a tank destroyer here. And I'm rushing for the pack out of the flag punch in the southeast, stuck punching for the RAV squad there. Still got a bit of assault and hold up on them. That RAV squad in fact needs to be careful. And there you go, routed. Pack out on top of the flak panzer. Almost got it. A decisive push there, caught him with the assault and hold. Really left the DecoB92 in a awkward spot. He doesn't have any armor. And his anti-tank again. I mean, I'm not entirely sure why I kept insisting leaving the anti-tank in such an exposed position where it'd be easy for me like just rush it down with armor, take the armor with blitzkrieg and clear it out. It's a bit of a strange insistence there by DecoB92. Some pumping seized here. Another Panther 4 on the way for me. DecoB92 going for another Sherman. Going to need providing support here, just in case anything that happened there from DecoB92's base. Of course, you can still use the captains as supervised products, push it out faster. Teams like DecoB92 still just not use the supervisability. got the pack out and the infantry machine gun moving towards the center here. Panther almost done. Pathfinder suppressed. And the pack howitzer is destroyed, denying it to the Americans. Good capital gun B's here though, getting swarmed by a lot of infantry with a lot of BAR. Spark Hunter getting into 1. Retreating here, but it could prove to be too late. 2 veteran free squads with double bars. Definitely bad news for the gun B's here. And the veteran free and the veteran squad leaders.
Tank support is here.
And
Sherman ready.
wiped. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Great kill there for DecoB92. I'm back to infantry squads again. I need to replace losses. In fact, I probably should be pushing for 4 infantry squads rather than constantly sticking my 72 for some reason. Big push here. Flak Panther and Chopper Panther need to retreat as well. I could throw a smoke grenade here just to increase the chance of my Flak Panther not getting annihilated, but yeah, pathing is set screws up and I lose the Flak Panther. Happens. Being just with 2 Panther forces here versus DecoB92. So those Panther forces are doing quite a good job here as well. German gets caught as well. Then awkward pathing here. Not entirely puts him down the narrow stream, but he might have a chance of taking out there. And there you go, target weak point. Allows the Shem to get knocked out. Not the best push of the DecoB92, rushing his tank without any support or any other tanks, really. A stinging blow there to DecoB92 and the 2nd Infantry. Still holding on, but the time when he had the upper hand with a lot of forces sadly wasn't, it would seem, used efficiently enough against me. I was able to turn the game around there, in part through the power of this Panzer IV. I mean, this Panzer IV has been an absolute boss, if you will. Really carrying here the 2nd Panzer Division in the sector. So, yeah. Technically, I believe that insignia means it's from the 3rd Panzer Division. The 3rd Panzer Division insignia was a bear. Though, obviously, that one was the eastern front, not the western front. You know, details. Can't be mad about that. Stormtrooper right here with the Pathfinder for the Islons. Good hit there. Close to the ace on that Panda 4. Maybe being shot to bits here by the Panzer 42. Panda 4's got the Pathfinders here. DecoB92's forces are being followed by another shell on the way, but this time use the captain to supervise. Note the captain's based down south. Looking to base with both Panda 4s. A bit aggressive, but it's like, you know, maybe deliver a shock blow here to DecoB92. He may decide to give up here. And maybe he won't, but there you go. Panda 4s is toting down infantry with main gun machine guns. Going for the ambulance here. Pushing it a bit aggressively, perhaps too aggressively. Ambulance down. Leaving DecoB92 in the 2nd infantry in the worst state here now. Quasi-ace Panther 4 then falling back as the other Panther 4's left to fend for itself. Troops setting out here once more, going for a 2.5 to quite reinforcement and side to the front line, plus a bit more mobility. At this point, I got a bit of breathing space. I think I might as well go for that one. Increase my chances of sticking around the front line, give me a bit more mobility, which is always good. Plus, I just like the 2.5 tag. Well, people may remember me as, you know, the guy who likes Dukes. I also like the 2.5 tag, really. Fun fact. Panther 4 there, very, very close to the ace together. We go 40 kills, Benson and Fleet. Sherman head against the ace Panther 4. Quick blitz there. Damaged engine. Sherman needs to be careful, there goes shot bouncing. Panzer Storms from up support here, Sherman down to half health. And there you go, Panzer Storms running to control the situation. There you go, marking target, using the mark target. Ability of the Panther with the access to with the support package. Increase the damage to the unit, but also means they take more damage. If they can use correctly, it can be really good. Since it applies to all target units, for some of the tanks will also be more accurate against them. So it can be quite a handy one there. There you go, pulling back to the half-deck reinforcements here. Make it hard again for him to push me off the field now. And again in the pinch, I can stuff my troops into it and quickly move them elsewhere needed. So again, there's a lot of utility to the 250 and half-deck, to be honest. We got 405 versus 81. North of Graham, the victory point there. Got the punches and the stormtroops setting in. Going for Ralph Sport there. Turn it off. I accidentally walk into it rather than trying to dodge it like a complete putz. Tactical advance activated here. Legends 1 gained. Almost getting a wipe there. Almost, but not quite. Sham number, I don't know, sets out there for DecoB92. Going straight for the infantry. Panther 4 quick blitz in now and try and take it out. Probably got the spotting on us nearby. Panther 4 shoots, misses. Misses again. Pretty lucky there for DecoB92. Finally gets a shot through. Sherman the bounce off the armor. Panther being forced here. Panther with support. Machine being cleared up with the Panther 4, the ace. And the far south here, we got Panther with Pathfinder's 40 alternate with the mark target ability. In this case, it doesn't really do much. In fact, probably makes it easier for the Pathfinder to deal with him. So, bad call there, bad call. No mistake. Didn't think that one through at all. Pathfinder's 40 almost getting wiped here. DecoB92 in a increasingly bad spot. I'm surprised it still keeps fighting at this stage, but oh well. Finally calling in a 4th Imp squad, calling with the Stormtroopers. Adding the MP40s. But still, Deco keeps fighting, he keeps believing in freedom and democracy. Popping assault and hold again here. Get up close now with assault and hold the MP40s, the Pathfinders. Even if actually freedom with double bars, stand no chance against the might of Deutschland. In the center, forwards the captain here. Trooping forwards, but Deco is not quite making much progress. Now they're showing away there for DecoB92. Finally able to get more than one tank, and really something should be doing sooner. Definitely a mistake that the DecoB92 did do, particularly actually was somewhat ahead. Well, actually was ahead quite significantly in terms of like map control. Panther, I don't know why, but decides to do a 180 turn from the enemy, exposed to the rear armor. I hate when that happens. But again, part of these maps like Rechnaya Pereprava, which has, you know, a lot more bad terrain, which makes this a lot easier to happen. Good hit there. Shot bounces, other Panther on the flank here, and so now in front of the ice. After info 2. Panther Stormtroopers driving here. Panther 4 is down, a tragic loss for the German peoples, a hero that shall be missed, no, amongst the fallen forever. Still, other Shermans in trouble, almost got it. Almost faced between the other Panther 4, we got 25 points after the DecoB92. Got the Sherman, Veggie 2 gains, Sherman ahead here, Pack 40 could be hold in to assist. Panther 4 blitzing away. Main gun out, 2 gone away there, finally. Pack, so 4 down. So at this point, Deco doesn't have enough forces to really fill up on this. Like, his infantry is pretty much next to gone. He's also beating out victory points incredibly fast. Duke halfway done. Machine gun about to get cleared out, and there you go. GG, game over. A win there for the fatherland. A winner for... Oh, good MD42 players agree. I mean, obviously, made a bunch of mistakes in this match. I'm a bit rusty there in 1v1, but, you know, unit preservation definitely one of the critical issues where I, like, kind of kept fumbling, but at the same time, it also, I think, just highlighted, you know, if you know how to make good use of MD42, you can still get quite far in the game. You know, again, the MD42 handling everything crucially in the early game versus DecoB92. I did, again, fumble with unit preservation mid-game. There's also some issues with pathing here, and you can see with the tanks, but, you know, I would say I handled myself reasonably well, and Deco, of course, kind of helped me out, but again, keep sticking out as I had a tank gun like that. It was kind of weird. I don't know why, but there you go. Hope you enjoyed this match. I'll let something fun. If you again did subscribe, like, share, comment on it. This is ImperialDane. Cheers. Thanks for watching. Until tomorrow again for another episode. Bye.